The podcast is on Spotify right now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Off the Field podcast. I'm your host, Jason. And as you can see by the background, this is the new podcast setup. I also would like to say thank you guys for all the love and support on the podcast. Now, let's get into today's episode. Today's episode, I want to talk about giving up on content. So, this is inspired by someone that was on my Twitch in my Twitch chat last night actually, and they basically by the way, shout out to Shadow for this. He basically told me that he deletes his videos when they're not doing well, when they're not performing well. And I I gave him some advice, but I also want to give you guys similar advice and get more in depth into it. So, this happened around 2021 for me. Um it was a tough year for me mentally. Obviously after COVID, cuz I ended up having COVID, and yeah, and I was just getting back in the swing of things, and the views were not doing well at all. Like every video I was posting was getting less and less views. The only thing that was working for me was the shorts that I posted. But it was really hard for me because I wanted to be a long form video creator. I didn't want to be known off of TikTok or because of shorts. I didn't want to be known as that at that time. And so it was really hard for me to like post videos. Like yeah, I posted, but none of them, like I never felt good about it. And it was a really tough pill for me to swallow, even though I can't swallow pills anyway. But anyway, and so I just had to take a break. I think I took like maybe a week or two of a break where I did not post anything, and that really changed my aspect on not just content but life in general and the road that I was going on. Because I also had some other things going on in my life that I don't want to, talk about right now. But yeah, it was just a lot going on for me. And I almost came to the realization, I don't know if I said that right, of just stop making content. Like find something else, find a job, find a new career path for yourself. That's where I was going through, and I was able to, obviously, I talked to my family and stuff, let them know about it. And they kept on telling me, like, don't give up. Keep on doing content. People are gonna like it. Okay. It's gonna hit. One of these videos is gonna hit. And I posted a video, a reaction video, and it hit. It popped off. And that's what gave me, like, okay, I can actually do this, you know? It was low effort. Um, I didn't say as much as I usually would do. I didn't pause as much. I didn't do this or do that, and people liked it, you know. And so that's what really gave me like that, and my family like letting me know that they got my back. That really helped me a lot. And I know for some of you guys are your newer YouTubers or whatever, you guys might not have that type of support from your family, or your friends might, you might have one friend that's like, you ain't gonna make it. You not this person or that person or that person, right? And so it can be hard at times. But I will say this, like I told Shadow last night on the Twitch, keep it up because you never know who's gonna see it. If you're just deleting a video that doesn't get that many views right away, you're taking away an opportunity for someone to see it, share it. Now you got more traffic coming into your channel, and he did tell me that he's doing good on his channel, but he told me that, and that really, like, it got me a little mad, because it's like, bro, you losing out on so much potential by deleting your videos just because they're not getting the viewership that you are expecting. And it's one of those cases where it's just like, damn, Shadow, like, I wish you didn't delete this video. He didn't tell me which videos he deleted, but in my head, I know one of those videos could be a video that could change his life. And he just obviously just didn't know it. And hey, we all go through it. As new creators, we all go through it where we see a video not performing well, we're like, nah, take it off. But one thing I used to do was I always put my videos to private. And so if there was a video where I didn't think was good enough, it's on private, and I'll probably send it to one of my friends and ask them, hey, what do you think of this? Let me know this and that, hit me back whenever you can. And so they hit me back, sometimes the day of or the next day, and be like, this video was alright, but like your energy wasn't there, this and that. And so I would re-record it. I'd rather re-record something than just delete it and never see it again, or never hear about it again, or anything like that. So that's why I told Shadow, like, just keep it up, like, because you never know who's gonna watch your video. Same thing for me. I never really thought about like deleting a video, but it's have been a couple videos where they were put on private for a couple of days, and so I really was like, you know what, publish it. Because here's the thing, and this is something that I've worked on a lot over the past year or two. Not everything is going to be perfect. Not every video is going to be exactly what you had in your mind. It's not. And that's okay. It's okay to not have everything that you vision in your head. Because at the end of the day, people are just going to post. Okay? You got millions and millions of people posting every single day. You think all their videos are exactly what they had in mind? No. Especially when you're just starting out. It's not about the quality of your content. It's about you, how you interact with the camera, what type of performance you put on. It's about how you are. That's what draws in a community. It's not about, your camera quality, the lighting, or this and that. Now, that can enhance your look, but that's not the main selling point. Okay? I mean, I'm recording this off of a phone with the flash on. It looks good to me on the screen right here that I got over here. Got my big screen over here. So it's like it's hard, especially when you put in a lot of work on a video and you're not seeing any success. It's tough. It's tough to like even sleep at night because you're thinking about, ooh, what could I have done better? But this is what I would say to that. Don't beat yourself up. It just happens like that. That's what happens. Some videos are not gonna hit the same as this video that only took you 2 minutes. And another thing, by the way, shout out to Shadow once again. He told me that he spends, I think, 3 to 5 hours editing a video. Now he does shorts. That right there lets me know that he's trying to be a perfectionist. He's trying to make everything professional. When in reality, when you're mostly making shorts, and I showed him this too, because I was like, do you use AI? Now, obviously, AI is a big thing. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want you know AI. I hate AI content, this and that. Guys, you use AI every single day. If you go on YouTube and they have recommendations of videos that you was like, oh, I will watch that. That's an AI. Nobody is That's not a person behind the computer. All right, so Jeffrey likes this video. Mikey likes this video. Hannah likes this video. All right, let's put this in that folder. No, it's an AI it's an AI algorithm. I don't know if I said it right, but anyway, it's AI. It's AI helping. You see, that's the thing. That's one thing I don't like, especially in the YouTube space when it comes to AI. Everybody only talks about the negatives and they don't want to use it, or this AI slop. If you use it as a tool, that is totally fine in my opinion. I use AI every single day. I'm not afraid to admit it. Hell, with this podcast, getting out the shorts and stuff that I get out, guess what I use? It's this thing called Riverside, which I showed him and showed everybody last night on the stream. Use Riverside. You can record in that. They got an editor, and they give you clips that you can use, and they give you a 99, a 80, this and that, to let you know how viral it might be and what audience, and for your audience, are they gonna really like it. They even give you a title. Now you can choose to use a title or choose to use your own title. And they give you like 4 or 5 different clips. Not only that, you scroll down, they give you longer form clips that are maybe like 4 minutes long or something like that. Use those to your advantage. Use all this AI stuff that we have today. Use it to your advantage. You can come up with an idea, put it in the AI, and they can give you recommendations and also what you talked about as well. And most of the time, the recommendations that they give you is something that you never thought about. I use it for my skits as well. Shout out to you guys for fucking with the skits. I use it for my skits as well, to get an idea, or how can I record this? How can I do this? What, since I'm by myself, how can I do this? I use it all the time, guys, and I would never be afraid to admit it, because at the end of the day, that's a tool. Just like in school, when you got an assignment that's due, you either ask someone, or nowadays, guess what? You use Google, don't you? That's an AI. How many Google searches do we use on a daily? And it's not even about something important. It's just something like, wonder what's the weather in Russia right now. I don't know. Yeah. By the way, I just made up something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just look up random stuff or a random fact. Who made peanut butter? Or who was the first person to do this? Who was the first? Just random facts that we will never use in our everyday life, but we use it. That's AI. So when YouTubers and stuff talk about the bad side of AI, which is understandable, I feel like, to be fair, talk about the good. Talk about what you use AI for. Because I know, in my opinion, look, I know most of us not most of us, we pretty much use AI every single day. And the ones that say, oh, they anti-AI, anti-this, anti-that, are the same ones consuming the content and reacting to the content. So you know what happens when you consume content and react to it, whether it's negative or positive, it keeps going to your feed. If you don't like something, hey, this is gonna shock you guys. So listen up. If you guys do not like something on the internet, don't interact with it. Don't be in the comment section. Don't be typing out long paragraphs about how much you dislike something. Scroll. Or this might be even bigger. Hey, this is a bigger surprise. exit out of the app. Play a game on your phone. Play Candy Crush. I don't know. Do something that's gonna make you positive in life. Go outside. Have a walk. I mean, hell, I do walks almost every single day to free my mind from bullshit, from little things that don't really matter, but I make it a bigger matter than it actually is. A simple walk. Hell, you can walk around your house. Get on the phone with one of your friends, one of your close friends, or your family member that you really are cool with. Do something else other than sit on your phone and just talk negative about something that you don't like. Because at the end of the day, every time you talk about something that you don't like, they're gonna feed it back into you. And then when you go out there in the real world, you gonna project that. And then you wonder why people don't want to talk to you, don't want to associate with you, don't want to be your friend. Because all you talk about is what you see online that is negatively impacting your mental capacity. And that's all you do. Nobody wants to hang out with somebody that just quotes stuff that they seen on X. I don't care. Oh, did you see what what's name said on X, man? He da 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 da. I have had people in my life that we're hanging out and that's all they talk about. And I just straight up tell them, look, I'm about to leave because I don't care about the bullshit you're talking about. Hey, I'm glad you're passionate about something, but I just want to say this. We're talking about something totally different, something positive. Why are you coming into this conversation bringing up something that does not affect us? And also, you're not bringing anything to this conversation. Now, hey, you guys can say what you want about me. I just don't care. I just don't. I don't care what you saw on X. Because 9 times out of 10, what you saw on X was not real. Hell, 99% of the time, what you see online is not the case. But when they put a caption up there, you only read the caption. That's it. A caption and an image or a video can spin your whole world around and turn you into a likable person to a person nobody wants to be around. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it happen in real time. And and hopefully that person that I'm talking about is doing better now, but I just couldn't be a part of that ship. I couldn't go down with the ship with that person because that's not who I am. Yes, I do internet stuff, but I don't read into this narrative. Nothing's gonna make me change what I believe in, no matter what someone says. Same thing with content. Just because a video doesn't do well, or maybe you get a bad comment on one of your videos, and now you want to delete it. Now you don't want to do any more YouTube or any more, whatever you're doing, you don't want to do it anymore because someone said something negative about you or nobody came to that video. If you deleting that, you're letting them win. You're telling them that what they say about you actually matters to you, when in reality it shouldn't, you know? And another thing, when you get comments on your videos, I would say this for newer content creators, write back. Don't act like you're too big of a program, cuz you're not. If you do not have a solid base yet and you do get those 1 or 2 comments every now and then, write back to them, because it lets them know that you're not only seeing them, but you're listening to them as well. Same thing, who knows? That person could be like, oh, he's a nice person. You know what? I'm going to share this video that I commented on to a group chat. Those group chat, somebody in that group chat gets hold of it, puts it on socials, reposts it, it goes viral. Guess what? Now people are like, all right, who's this person? You look in the comment section. Oh, I found his YouTube channel. Is this and that. Oh, I'm gonna go his YouTube channel and subscribe to him. Guess what? Now you're bigger than you ever thought you would be because you didn't delete that one video. Think about that, guys. One video can change your whole life for the better. I mean, it can also negatively impact you as well. But for the most part, it can change your life. And if you keep on deleting those videos, you're never going to find out what could be on that other side. So my thing to you guys is keep posting videos, even if they don't get the attention that you think they deserve. Keep them on your channel because you'll never know who will see that. That's my message to you guys. And that's gonna be the end of this episode of the podcast. Shout out to Shadow once again. When I start having guests on, I will let you guys know. Also, I forgot. I'll be forgetting to say this in the intro. The podcast is on Spotify right now. The Off the Field podcast. Last episode is the first one up there. This episode will be on Spotify as well. By the way, once again, these episodes go out Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to your boy's YouTube channel, Off the Field podcast, and also you guys can hear the audio version now on Spotify.